You are welcome to Nana's Tarot and Oracles. I am the Nana, and Nana loves you. You have a home here for comfort and contemplation, hope and inspiration, rest, renewal, and relaxation. Your readings here may empower you to use your intuition to help you towards a better life. All readings are dedicated to truth and light, but cannot take the place of professional services of any kind. Readings are general for the collective, and if they do not sound right to you, they may not be for you. If you like what you're hearing, please select the like button below and subscribe with all notifications. Share with your friends or family. If you have a question or a comment, I will try to answer it below. You are important to Nana, and I am always grateful for the opportunity to speak with you again. Today is a special day. Today is August the 12th, and we have quite a lot going on in terms of the astrology. We have just had our total solar eclipse. We are at the end of the Lionsgate portal, and we have a number of things that are all coming together at the same time. I would share with you a graphic I got from Healing Energy Tools. All on the same day today. We have these 6 planets all lined up in a special arrangement. It's a cosmic event, thousands of years in the making. We have the total solar eclipse, we have the Leo new moon, and we have the Perseid meteor showers peaking tonight, which you may or may not be able to see. And there is a lot to see about that. This is also from another site, an old version of you completing and a new you emerging with fiery soul strength. That's the influence of the Lionsgate portal. We've been focusing on the 888 cosmic code, alignment into a higher order of abundance. I am a living mandala of unique divine beauty. Yes, you are. And you are worthy. Today is the final day. I hope you have been working on whatever you wish to manifest. I will say that there is at michaellinux.com. Oh, where did it go? He has a wonderful article about today, the solar eclipse new moon. This is at michaellinux.com, where he talks about how this is the first eclipse in the new paradigm of North Node in Aquarius, leading us to service. And the South Node in Leo helps us release the shadow of too much or too little self so that we can know who we are and how we serve. And so it's an important time for us to look at. Going a little further down, the I am that I am at the personal level is directly reflected by this eclipse, helping us all attract more love and joy by living centered in our hearts. Traditionally, eclipses are not thought of as a good time to focus on manifesting new things. And so going from the focus on manifesting with the Lionsgate portal, the instability, amplified chaos, and the broken beam of consciousness are incompatible with manifesting, but better spent in receiving the reset. So what you are called to do is to go within and tap into this self-centered consciousness and rest back into knowing who you are, and relax and release. And then he goes on to talk about how even though this is a new moon, it is not necessarily a time to set intentions. So what you need to do today is simply to try and pray and meditate, clear your mind, let whatever downloads you have in, and think about nothing in particular and everything in general. And of course, we have talked a lot about grounding, and I do think that we all need to work on that. Now, I do have this came off of Healing Energy Tools about the eclipse. This gives me very violet flame vibes. And if you don't know about the violet flame of Saint Germain, you might want to Google it and look it up, but it is a means of energetic purification. I know we've been talking about energy healing on the energy healing videos. And this says the deepest transformation often begins with an eclipse. Veils lift, karmic cycles close, and new paths begin to reveal themselves. Trust what is leaving, surrender to what is changing, and remember that your soul knows the way. And that's why you can relax and you don't have to work so hard at this. And for the new moon, what I would say is, here is an affirmation from Healing Energy Tools that might be useful for you. I am stepping into my power. I am choosing courage over fear, confidence over doubt, and authenticity over approval. I allow myself to shine, to be seen, to be celebrated, and to take up space. My heart knows the way, and I trust where it is leading me. I am worthy of love, abundance, recognition, and every beautiful opportunity meant for me. I am no longer dimming my light for anyone. I was not born to hide. I was born to shine. So shine on in the new moon. Shine on. And I wanted to pull some cards for today, so let's start with our Inner Temple Oracle. All cards were shuffled prior to the reading. Let's see what we get today. Today we have Chamber of Inspiration. And I hope that these readings are inspiring for you. Let's see what Rebecca Campbell has to say about the Chamber of Inspiration. Take a deep breath in. We've also talked about how inspiration is inhaling, breathing in. The Chamber of Inspiration is on page 44. That reduces to 8. There we go, 8-8. Lionsgate. Here is the text if you prefer to read it for yourself. This is the card of divine inspiration and creativity. Your ideas are divinely guided, and you're being encouraged to follow those sparks of inspiration from within. That comes out of your sacral chakra, you remember from our healing energy videos. There are creations that are beckoning to be born. Co-create with life and bring them into form. What's inspiring you right now, and how can you follow that inspirational trail? We're creative beings living in a creative world. Life itself is creative, and it's always creative, creating every moment of every day. And because you're part of life, you're always creating too. So, what inspiration have you had recently? What ideas have been beckoning you forth? This card is encouraging you to trust your inspiration and your imagination, to act on the inspiration. Your creations are inviting you to bring them into form. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to inspire. Now let's have a talisman oracle card. Our talisman oracle card for today. We've had this one a few times, willpower. And willpower is a strength. I doubt if you need much instruction in what this means. Here's a picture of it and the sacred geometry that is in the card. It is time for you to channel your willpower. And remember that we have also talked about willpower is the solar plexus. On the day of the solar eclipse, we're talking about the solar plexus and willpower. It's time to channel your willpower through fierce dedication. You have set your objectives, and by applying discipline, commitment, and courage, you will achieve your goals. Here is the second page, and the talisman power. Use this card to strengthen your willpower. Look at it and let the sacred geometry work on your mind. And your affirmation is, I persevere. You do. Now let's have a significator card from the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And our significator card for today is the Queen of Wands with the sunflower. This is a Leo card. The wands are the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And wands are the sign of inspiration, of passion. And of course we have Leo right here too. And on the reverse of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups, which is interesting because in the background, right about there, you can see the Ten of Cups. It's the card that I pulled in the regular deck today for my mundane astrology. The Ten of Cups. Cups are the water signs. 10 is the number of completion. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Water is about feelings, it is about emotions, it's about spirituality. The Ten of Cups is thought to represent happily ever after, the ultimate in contentment. And I would say it is a very propitious card to get on a day like today. Now let's have a rune. Our rune for today is Berkana, rebirth, growth, and new beginnings. That is also very propitious on a day like today. And now, let's have a hexagram from I Ching, the Book of Changes. Our hexagram for today is number 59. Let's see what Benny Bell Wynn has to say about number 59. Number 59, making waves. And what that says is, a very important task is at hand, and to make waves you will be the driver of the forces. Like wind breaking waves, a voice of reason, virtue, and compassion rises to reform what is broken and severe, omen of one with a strong sense of purpose who understands exactly what must be done to make waves and create necessary change. Set aside personal interest and pursue public interest. Heaven seeks you as a vessel to carry forth its mission. Dispel what has been oppressive. Honor the gods and ancestors to receive further insight. Prayer, petitions, meditation, and music. That all sounds entirely appropriate under the circumstances. Thank you for tuning in to Nana's Tarot and Oracles today. You make Nana's day. Nana loves you and hopes you leave a question or a comment below. Select the like button, subscribe, and select all notifications. I will see you again soon, in peace and love. Remember, peace is the way, and love is the answer. Thank you, thank you, thank you.